Hello and welcome to How to Play King George III, game for 2 to 5 players. This game comes to us from Paget.com under the Invented section. You can find all sorts of games under the Invented section. I suggest that you check it out sometime. So the equipment needed will be a deck of cards with jokers and a way to keep score. Perhaps a game journal where you can keep all kinds of important dates and events in there. The object of the game is to be the first player to shed all of your cards. Once this happens, you are declared the winner. In the event of ties, the player with the least amount of cards in hand will be declared the winner. In this example, we see South discard a card, play it as a 9, and then the draw deck runs out, meaning that South wins because he has 2 cards in hand where everybody else has 3. The deal varies between the number of players that are playing the game. In this example, we're going to be dealing 9 cards because we will have a 3-player game. If you have different player counts, the number of cards dealt will be different. The first player will play a card to the center of the table, and then it'll be the player to his clockwise to his left's turn. The player to the left will then play a card of either equal rank, one greater, one lesser, and they may play multiple cards if it is legally possible to do so. So in this case, with the 5, you could play another 5. You could play a 6, 7, 8, 9, however many cards you have that go in sequential order. You can play multiple cards of the same rank. You can go back down or back up. The goal will be to try to get rid of as many cards as desirable. And we're going to play this game with the assumption that ace wraps around the king. However, if the last card that a player plays is an ace and then changes their turn to the next player in the clockwise rotation, if that player has an ace, they may play it, and you may have up to 3 stacks for this game. So jokers are also wild cards, and any player playing them must indicate what rank they are playing under so other players know what rank to go next, especially if the joker is the last card. So let's go ahead and see how this game is played. Here we see West has played multiple cards, and to indicate their turn is over, they point to their opponent to let them know that they have no further cards to play. Now it'll be South's turn. South will then take the queen and then the joker and play the joker as a jack, then play a 10, 9, and 8 and point to West because their turn will be over. West will play a few cards, point to North. South will play a joker and he'll play it as a 9, followed by West playing as a 7, and then North playing a 7 and an 8. And we'll just keep going in this fashion. If you do not have a card that is needed, you will keep drawing from the draw deck until you have a card that can be played. And now we see that West has won. So like always, if you'd actually like to play some card games with people in public, people that you don't know, otherwise known as strangers, otherwise known as friends you haven't yet met, come to our subreddit Card Game Meetups, post what city you're in, what location you think about doing this in. Do click under the show more in the description to see all sorts of links to different YouTube channels, as well as a link to a Discord server where you can talk about card games all day, every day, with other people who like playing card games. Do call up your friends and let them know that you'd like to play some cards. They might say yes, maybe they'll say no, but you never know until you actually call them. And I want to thank everybody that's liked, subscribed, and shared these videos with people they know love playing card games. And I want to thank those who comment as well. Please vote for this month's Game of the Month. I want to thank today's musician, and I'll see you next video.